motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the San Antonio. And speaking with Karl Anthony Towns earlier, he was asked about how the team approaches.
For us defensively, we stay very disciplined.
So they want to devise, Greg, a strategy, come in and impose their will.
And that's what they want to do, but the reality is the best teams in the league know how to adapt.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Kevin McHale. Williams is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Elijah Wan, and it's Kersey in at the 3 spot. Back to Gay. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gay's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Magic. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Gill. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Robinson's checked in for Elijah Wan. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Clark. San Antonio with the rebound. Williams passes to McHale, and it's slammed in by McHale.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Stackhouse. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Williams. Then for the Magic, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Brandon Clark. DeBusschere comes in for Rudy Gay. Hardaway is subbed in for Jason Williams. Now the pass to Houston. Drills it from outside. Houston's got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Robinson down low. Millsap on him. Good work defensively by Millsap. Outside Hardaway. Over Rondo. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Millsap with the steal. Passes it to Houston. Over McHale. Houston's shot's good. He's got 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's McHale. Rebound by the Magic. DeBusschere down low. Guarded by Robinson. The shot's good from DeBusschere.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Pass to Kersey. And here is McHale. And McHale gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Spurs with possession. 5 to shoot. From deep. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Paul Millsap. Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Up top to Busher. He's covered by Rondo. Hardaway dishes to Towns, and it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Kersey. To the middle. Here's Robinson. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Towns for 3. Out to Hardaway from downtown. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Rondo passes to Donaldson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Adebayo. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Right wing, Robinson passes to Donaldson. Spurs passing it around. The shot by George, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Busher against Rondo. And here's George for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. George has got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Houston. Guarded by Oladipo. Hardaway kicks to the Busher. The Magic again can't hit. Spurs trail by 8. Here's George. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Hardaway against Rondo. There's the triple. DeBusschere can't get the basket. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Rondo. Sweet little floater. He's got 6.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Left side, Towns. Pulls up on the wing. Not going to go that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Inside, here's Donaldson. Rebound by the Magic. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Robinson. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the right side. Hardaway against Rondo. Hardaway passes to Adebayo. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Olajuwon comes in for Robinson. And Jerry Stackhouse is subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And the Magic making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Knocked loose. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here are the Magic now. Lock at 6. Up top to Busher. Adebayo finds Williams. From outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Stackhouse. Hands it from downtown. Stackhouse has got 9.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Williams passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Rondo against DeBuscher. Here's Donaldson. Outside, George. He kicks it to Olajuwon. Just 5 to shoot. Poked away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the Spurs making a change here. Williams is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Gay comes in for DeBuscher. And it's Gill in for Hardaway. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. The pass to Adebayo. That shot off. Good D by Olajuwon. Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Gill. Williams against Williams. And good that time.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Gill against Olajuwon. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Kicks it to Williams. Back to Adebayo. They get a hand on it. Here's Gay. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Stackhouse.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for San Antonio. And the Magic making a change here as well. Paul Millsap's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Williams against Williams. With the shot. That one misses. And Orlando will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Clark. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Clark's got his first basket.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Williams. Dishes it to Stackhouse. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Eight seconds left in the first half of the game. Gay inside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
An incredible defender.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. They'll be feeling good about their play in the second quarter. Their 5-point lead looking pretty comfortable right now. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, you know, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooters and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so George will bring it up for the Spurs. Trailing by 5. On the court for Orlando, we've got DeBusschere. Bam Adebayo is out there with Towns. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Houston at the 2-guard spot. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. George, no good. That would have tied it. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Adebayo with the ball. There's the dish to Hardaway. To the inside. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Hardaway. Towns has got 9.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Here's Donaldson. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Houston. Off target with his 3. Spurs trail by 4. And Oladipo kicks to Rondo. Here's Donaldson, defended by Towns. Passes it to Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. Fires from 18. Rondo can't get it to go.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Down low. Hardaway against Rondo. Knocks it loose. Stolen by George. Rondo passes to Oladipo. Bucket is good. He has 6.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Olajuwon. All going up court, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Pass to Houston. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. My, oh my, did he ever flush that one hard?
Making a big-time statement. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Hardaway.
Ooh, love it, love it.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Count it.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hardaway passes to Houston. Back to Hardaway. DeBusschere with it. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo kicks to Hardaway. Over Rondo.
Really admire the hustle of Rondo on defense. Always gets a hand in the shooter's face.
George. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The feed now to Hardaway. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Donaldson. Here's George. Takes it off the glass. George has got 24.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The pass to Adebayo. Outside Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. Guarded by Oladipo. Hardaway for 3. No good on the shot. Rondo with some nice D. Passes it to Oladipo. Spurs working the ball around now. Rondo's shot is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Magic trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Houston, the pass to Adebayo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to score in close.
Here's Rondo. Olajuwon trying to break free. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 4 points this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Hardaway against Rondo. Right side Hardaway. Outside Towns. And he's able to get it back. A second chance effort. Hardaway, no good. Spurs leading by 6. To the paint, here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. Kersey comes in for George. The Magic also changing it up. Millsap comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for DeBusschere. Pass to Gay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Rudy Gay hits them both. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Pass to Robinson. Over to the wing. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Here's Olajuwon. It's tipped. Rondo at the elbow. Back to Olajuwon. Good work there as it goes. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Towns. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Here's Rondo. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, Towns. Over Olajuwon. A rebound by the Spurs.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the shot goes in. Rondo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And there's the pass to Gay. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Jerry Stackhouse is checked in for Robinson, and it's Williams in for Rajon Rondo. Clark dishes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Gay.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
To the wing right side. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that 3-point shot is going to usually be there for him. You defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Williams passes to Gill. Back to Williams. Over Oladipo. And too long on the shot.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Gay outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Percy's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's good on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Clark. Passes to Gay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Exactly the result you want from that trip up the court. Rudy Gay with a look from point-blank range.
Williams kicks to Stackhouse. Now Kersey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Olajuwon. A beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And here is Williams. Clark outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
McHale's checked in for Jerome Kersey.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Oladipo dishes to McHale. Pass to Stackhouse. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. They get the rebound. Olajuwon. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Gay outside. Kevin McHale pulls it in.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Oladipo, the pass to Olajuwon. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. George is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Magic trailed by 18. Here's Gay. A putback, and it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got his first points of the game.
When you look at Paul Millsap, not the tallest power forward, but has that terrific wingspan.
Pass to McHale. Shot and game clock separated by 5. He kicks it to Stackhouse. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Williams for 3. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating. Everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. McHale is out there with Paul George. Then it's Jerry Stackhouse. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Williams at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. McHale against Gill. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has that feel for the game, a feel for how to generate points, and that was a thunderous putback by Millsap.
Here's Williams. Olajuwon trying to break free. Williams, that's good. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half, now above 50% for the game.
Fourth Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Gill, and Orlando again with the bucket. Spurs leading by 13. Williams looking over the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Clark into the lane. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Outside Williams. Outside George. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The Magic trail by 18. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Here's Stackhouse. He's covered by Gill. Back to McHale. And Stackhouse kicks to Williams. And rebounds again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Here is Williams. Here's Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Rondo. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Stackhouse, the pass to Donaldson. Here's Olajuwon. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Olajuwon's got 24 points.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the pass to DeBusschere. And it's sent back by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Knocked away. Stolen by DeBusschere. Hardaway against Rondo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Magic. San Antonio leading by 18. George looking over the floor. He
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Here's Houston. The kick out to Towns. That shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Passes it to George. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Hardaway with the steal. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Pass to DeBusschere. Back to Hardaway. Over Rondo. Hardaway, no good. And it's Rondo with the ball for San Antonio. Second shot opportunity. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Hardaway against Rondo. Here's to Busher. Misses the three. San Antonio leading by 23. Outside, George. Outside, Rondo. The Spurs rebound.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
We hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Orlando, Penny Hardaway. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. Spurs leading by 21. Outside Rondo. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Bradley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Olajuwon comes in for Christian Wood, and it's Paul George in for Michael Porter. That free throw good from Bradley. Here's Hardaway. Now the pass to Houston. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Houston's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area. He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Rondo against Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. Rondo with it. Oladipo outside. Pass to Donaldson. Towns with the steal. Hardaway against Rondo. Hardaway kicks to DeBusschere. Now here's Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A 3 from George. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hardaway passes to Adebayo. Back to Hardaway. Over Rondo. And it falls over the rim and in. Hardaway has got 12 points here in the second half.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Olajuwon trying to break free. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass to DeBusschere. The 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 9th assist in the game now. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Spurs. 16-point lead. Hardaway with the steal. And here comes the break. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific.
Rondo with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Rondo. Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Pass to Houston. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now Rondo. A floater. He can't get that one to fall. Towns with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. Oladipo outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Rondo passes to Olajuwon. Kicks it to Oladipo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Rondo. And And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David All. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Hayes. He's pulled in a lot of votes. Nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
And probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Mullen. He's out there with Frazier. And it's Cycli in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for Denver, Jones is out there with Johnson. Here we go. Then there's Hayes. And it's LeBron James. And it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. Now James. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now here's Frazier. He's coming off a 28-point game again.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now here's LeBron. He had 28 points in the win against Phoenix.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Frazier against Johnson. That's tipped. Here's English. He had a 24-point outing in their last game again. Tries again. There's the nice layup by Doherty. Doherty's got the first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Mullen. 20 points for him last game again. And it's good for 2.
And Cycli shoots a high percentage for a reason. Shooting percentage, a function of shot quality, and he's taking good ones.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, earlier I spoke with Ryan Saunders. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Yeah, you've got to be aggressive defensively, no doubt. But at the same time, you don't want to send good shooters to the line. Play hard, be aggressive, but under control.
Cycli, no good. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Jones kicks to Johnson. Pass to Lanier. Six to shoot. Back to Johnson. Jones looking for an opening. Hayes dishes to Jones. 5 on the clock. Hayes trying to break free.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Frazier against Johnson. They get it back. Cycli. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's something they can always count on from Cycli. Strength on the backboard, coupled with that soft touch at the rim. He's had some huge nights on the boards over the course of his career.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Cycli. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. Doherty controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Doherty's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Frazier. And he banks in the layup.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Here's Johnson. Shoots over Frazier. A shot by Johnson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Now here's LeBron. Cloak loose, out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Here's English. Outside Mullen. Passes it to Frazier. Wide open look. And Jones pulls it down.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Johnson surveying the floor. In the corner, it's James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Back to Frazier. And there's the pass to Cycling. English misses.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
It's stolen by Mullen. Frazier outside. Here's English. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Suns. James, and the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Here's English. Hits from the high post.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's English. The Nuggets getting the bucket, and that one drops for him.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Boozer, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Scott comes in for James. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, you can't even compare their numbers at the free throw line last season to the numbers this year. I mean, they are so much better.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Reeves, covered by Miller. Shot from the wing. Reeves gets the bucket.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here is Miller. and Scott pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 9. That's tipped. Red for 3. It's good from long range.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So we'll see Carlos Boozer go to the line here. It's on Jared Allen. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Now, here is Miller. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Feeds it to Armstrong. And he gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Miller. The kick out to Red. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Red's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Scott. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And here's Miller. Pass to Red. 6 on the shot clock. From the line. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus and letting one slip away. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
Now, here is Miller. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Miller. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Armstrong against Miller. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that one.
I see you, Jarrett. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Armstrong with it. Down low and stolen by Love. Pass to Red. Here's Griffith, defended by Scott. Miller against Armstrong. Miller, the pass to Red. And here's Love. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now Armstrong passes it to Finley. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Finley's got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 9. From the Pepsi Center in down. so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Michael Redd. Allen is out there with Andre Miller. And it's Love in at the 4. The pass to Levine. Fires it up. No good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Minnesota has possession. 11-point game. Allen surveying the D. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Griffith. Red trying to break free. Griffith can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.